The aliens are back, and I'm talking about the creatures that go like this. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today's review is for the highly anticipated sequel to one of the most controversial science fiction films that's come out in the 21st century. And it is Alien Covenant. This one's directed once again by Ridley Scott, and it stars Michael Fassbender, Katherine Waterston, Danny McBride, and so many great actors. Now, I do not want to spoil anything about this movie because there's so much that happens, so this is 100% spoiler free. Stay tuned to my spoiler-filled discussion I'm doing with the Silver Screen Analysis on his channel. So this movie takes place 10 years after Prometheus. The crew on the ship, the Covenant, is on board to the planet Origai 6 until they get a distress signal that they have to go to this remote planet. Once they get to this planet, it's during a brief storm, and then the crew finds this big, gigantic ship, which I do not want to dive into. They go there, they find some stuff, and shit hits the fan real quickly.
Just like we've seen in every single Alien movie.
Now, I gotta be honest, I was really excited going into Alien Covenant. This was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and I need to clarify this to you guys. This is a prequel. It is the sequel to 2012's Prometheus that Ridley Scott also directed. This is in no way related to the first 4 Alien movies. Just to give you guys my quick thoughts on the first 2 Alien movies, what's there to say? They're classics. They're some of my favorite movies of all time. The first 2 are so great. I think the first one's my favorite. And Prometheus, I was not a huge fan of. I was really let down by that movie. I thought it was really boring. I can easily say to you guys with complete honesty, this is way better than Prometheus. I love this movie. This film went in directions I didn't expect it to go in at all. There's so many things I have to dive into about Alien Covenant, so let's talk about the positives. The performances in this movie are really good. I really love the actors in this. Michael Fassbender, he's really great in this film. He's one of the best actors working today, and Michael Fassbender has that charismatic side that I was kind of let down by him in Prometheus, but in this film, he's given so much more to do, and his character's really awesome. Katherine Waterston, you may know from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them in this movie, and she was great too. She gave a really good performance. Her character's very brave and wise, such a great character, but also some side characters stood out, like Danny McBride. He was really good in this movie. He takes control, like he's the captain, and Danny McBride's really a comedian, but in this film, he takes his role very seriously, which I like. But I gotta commend something that Alien Covenant did, that the first 2 Alien movies did so successfully, was the suspense in these sequences. We have that same suspense brought back in Alien Covenant, and it's handled so well. We get to finally see the xenomorphs in this film, and oh my god, it's so good. Do not want to spoil anything. Once you see this movie, you're going to love seeing those xenomorphs back. The claustrophobic atmospheres are really intense. The action sequences are awesome. And there's so many well-directed scenes in regards to the action that I just loved in this movie. The cinematography is gorgeous. Ridley Scott really knows how to make an alien world look so realistic of what he did. So beautiful. The landscape is nice, even though people are complaining that it's exactly like Prometheus, like the landscape. I don't care. The cinematography is just as beautiful. Speaking of Prometheus, this movie did answer the questions I had in watching Prometheus and answered them really well, and things made more sense. I could understand some certain situations a lot more and why they happened in Prometheus, and it transitioned perfectly to this movie. And I must warn you guys, if you have not even seen Prometheus, that is what I must warn you. You must see Prometheus before you see Alien Covenant, because you will be so confused. All of the themes in Prometheus transition to Alien Covenant. See that before you see Alien Covenant. Also, Ridley Scott. I don't even have to say. What else is there left to say? Ridley Scott really knows this Alien franchise well, creating it. He did such a great job of making it feel like the first Alien movie and what he did with that. I really did feel like those first two movies were brought back to life. And that's so great. Alien Covenant's not a perfect movie. There are some problems, there's some flaws with it. Even though I really liked it, I did have some minor flaws. The first complaint I really had is the first act was really slow. Like the first half hour is them getting to this planet after hearing the signal. And obviously the first act is setting up the situation. And I didn't really find it that interesting until they get to that planet. Which isn't really a complaint. Just a small tiny nitpick. Some scenes I just maybe wanted a little bit more intensity. And I know that's really a nitpick. Maybe just a tiny bit more punch. And I know Ridley Scott can do it. I wish there was just a tad bit more. Alien Covenant was so surprising. I really enjoyed this movie. This was a good prequel finally to the Alien franchise. Great acting, great suspense, great action, great moments of intensity from those first two Alien movies brought back here. Guys, Alien Covenant is so good. I definitely recommend seeing this, and I love this a lot more than Prometheus. On my rating scale, I am going to give Alien Covenant a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Again, it's not a perfect 5 out of 5 if I just would have gotten a little bit more intensity in some scenes. Other than that, guys, it's still good. Alright guys, that was my spoiler-free review for Alien Covenant. Have you guys seen it yet? Are you going to go see it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Be sure you guys check out my other Alien reviews I did with the silver screen analysis, Alien and Aliens on my channel, and Prometheus and the Alien Covenant spoiler review on his channel if you're interested in checking it out. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!